Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Don Peterson. The video you're about to see is actually an excerpt from Miyagi for Golf, which is my online training course. So if you like the video, at the end I'll give you a link to Miyagi for Golf, my online training course. And please like and subscribe. Look forward to seeing you back here and helping you with your golf game. To talk to you a little bit about balance in your golf swing. When you set up to a golf ball and you're ready to make a golf swing, most of the time I hear other instructors, I read some other golf instruction books and pamphlets and things, and a lot of times I hear put the weight on the balls of your feet, or set up in an athletic position. Well, I don't really think that that's what you want to do, and I'll give you my reasons why. If I'm getting ready to, let's say I'm a linebacker in football, so that's kind of an athletic ready position. If I'm leaning forward on the balls of my feet, that means that I'm ready to explode and run forward, or explode and run backwards. If I go forward, I'm trying to plug a hole, and if I'm a linebacker, if I want to break backwards to cover a pass. Same thing with a baseball outfielder. You're setting up, you're in a ready position to go left, right, forwards, backwards. So balls of your feet might work for that, but I don't think it's ideal for golf. I'll give you another reason why. Let's just say that this is a balance beam, and I'm one of those gymnasts, and I get on there, and if I'm walking across a balance beam or a tightrope or something like that, you can see I intuitively just correct my balance as I walk across. I don't have to think about it. It just happens automatically. My mind kind of seeks balance. So when I set up to a golf ball, if I'm on the front of my feet leaning forward like this, then my mind feels out of balance. And when I swing back to the top of my swing, I'm putting myself in motion. And I think your mind has a tendency to intuitively correct itself. So if I'm intentionally setting up in an athletic position on the balls of my feet, I think for golf, that's not a good idea, because when I swing back, I'm going to intuitively seek balance. So my thought is, and it always has been, I think you have 4 points of balance. You have heel and toe on your foot, and you have 2 feet. So that's 4 points of balance. You have 2 legs and 2 feet, but I feel like there's 4 points of contact, because you're using the heel of your foot and the toe of your foot, or the ball of your foot, and you're going to set up on those 4 points. And I want you to set up equally, not leaning on one side or the other. I don't want to see anybody leaning to the balls of the feet, and I don't want to see you sitting back on the heels of your feet. Both of those positions would be bad, because you'd be setting yourself up out of balance. One more quick note on that. I've been studying some of this down at the merchandise show. Each year I go down and look at some of the new improvements and teaching aids and things like that. And one of the things that they're doing studies with right now are balance plates, and they're studying weight and how it's shifted, and where professionals set up. And some of the data, the early data that we saw, showed the opposite of what I just told you, was that some of the golfers were setting up on the balls of their feet. So you'd start with the weight towards the balls of your feet, and then you'd probably stay there as you went back and forth. And all I'd have to say about that is, years ago, there was another golf professional and a researcher named Dr. Ralph Mann and Fred Griffin, and they did some studies, and they came up with the model golf swing. And I think they would be the first to tell you that the subjects that they used to come up with the data were PGA golf professionals who had imperfect swings. But putting all of the data in the computer, what they came up with was a model taken from 60 PGA golf professional swings. And while that was useful study, and the model was really interesting to study, the subjects obviously weren't perfect. So the data that was accumulated for that study was what they call dirty data. So I think that's kind of what we're seeing in the weight plate, the balance plates that you see. So keep in mind that a perfect swing, I believe, starts from a balanced position where you're equally on your ball and your heel, and your mind is quiet and in balance. So what I tell people to do is stand straight up and down, feel where your balance is when you're just standing normally. I don't think you would normally stand with your weight on the balls of your feet. I think that's abnormal. All right, so stand balanced, and then when you take your posture, you simply stick your seat out, flex your knees, let your arms hang, and now you're in a nice balanced position that's correct for golf. Because in golf, we're not trying to run forward very fast or backwards very fast. We're trying to rotate. So I want to be in balance when I rotate, and therefore, when you watch all of these great swings, when they turn through, they always look like they're balanced and finished in a nice tall upright position. Don't think you can do that if you preset weight incorrectly, in my opinion, towards the balls of your feet. So try this position when you go out there. Try to get totally balanced. It's hard to do because most people want to reach for the golf ball, and I think if you just stick your seat out enough and let your arms hang and then let the club just be placed on the ground in a comfortable position, you won't be reaching for the ball and you'll be in good balance. Thanks and have a great day. All right, so there you go. Thanks for watching my video. If you have more interest in Miyagi for Golf, it's an online training course where we ship you tools so you can train in the comfort of your own home. The tools will be available later this year. Right now, I'm offering Miyagi for Golf at a discounted rate, so check out miyagiforgolf.com.